Hello everybody, back again. So after uploading this video to YouTube, I just remembered another request. Yesterday we were discussing some BIOS mod in here in this channel, BIOS Me Repair Clean, and a guy naming, if I still remember, George something. This one, George Lehu or Lehu, I don't know how it's pronounced anyway. He was discussing, he was asking questions about BIOS modem, and we came up to Windows K injection or swapping from the dump to a new file which we may need to use with our board, especially if the dump is corrupted. And I think he has a case here. It's, if I still remember, it's Dell. Let me find it, and then we will see how we can proceed. So we were discussing Windows K injection yesterday, and the guy here supplied him with the file. Let me show you where. Just a moment. He supplied him with a file in which he injected Windows K, this one. So this guy supplies him with this one. Backup me cleaned Windows K injected. And after I have checked the backup of George, I noticed that the Windows K was located in two locations on the dump. So I have asked the guy supplying this file here how he did that, and he answered by this. So now I asked him here, sorry, where, just a moment, here, how did you inject the K here? So here he answered, I use in LBE++ for inject Windows K. LBE++, as I said in the previous video, is a paid, it's not a free software. But in the case of George Leo, which was a Dell laptop, the Windows K was located in two locations on the dump, and injecting it using LBE or any other software won't do the job properly. So we need to do it in a proper way, which I will explain in this video. Let me first find the original post to download the backup of George Leo. Let me find the first post first, in which we have the backup, this one. Yes, this one. So this is the backup. Let's download it. Let's put it on here, create another folder with the name of the guy. Yes, George Lehu, or I don't know how it's pronounced, sorry if I made a mistake. Open and save. Show in folder, here we have. Let's check if there's a Windows K on the, I have already checked, but let's I have already checked when discussing the case in the server, not before doing this video, of course. But let's do it again together so that you all understand what's going on. So Windows key changer here, let's go to our folder, this one. Yes, so we have Windows key. Let's copy it. and we can use this tool to inject it, in fact, but it will be injected on one location. Here's the address. But if we go to the backup and we with Control F and Control V to paste the Windows key here and doing a search, here we got one result, and pressing on F3, and if you can notice here the offset, so here 7C0A80. if we press on F3 to search again, we got it in another location, and here the offset is changed so that you may be sure that it's in another location. Let's press F3 again, so no other result, which means that we have the Windows key on two locations. So let's imagine that we have a new file on which we need to put this Windows key. A new file, which means simply a file from Dell support. So sorry, I have to use the LBE again, as I don't have the laptop or the board with me. I am just going to use this tool to search for the service tag. Here it is, and let's go directly to, so by clicking here Dell support, we go directly to Dell support and right click paste. When clicking on this button, this service tag is automatically copied. So let's search. Sometimes we may get no result, yes, like in this case. So I have encountered this many times with Dells, but anyway, we can use this model number E5570. So let's open a Dell support and just or we may do here Dell Control V Bios. Simply we open, so we go to, let's translate to English so that you all understand. We go to find drivers, and here let's BIOS. What I'm doing, BIOS, yes, and there we got it. If we need another version, we can click on this real version. So let's download the latest one. Here we create, so we are in Jorley folder, the working folder, but we need to create another folder which I love to name exe, so that my work will be easy and organized. Here we have in fact this file, or this executable file, contains only, as always with Dell files, BIOS files, contains only the BIOS region. So we have to extract the BIOS region, and to extract the BIOS region we use this tool, this one, Dell BFS extract. And for these tools, they are available in the server. You just go to the pinned message here and it's the pinned message on BIOS may repair clean channel. You scroll to down, it's the first one which we have in pinned messages in this channel, so you download it and you use it as you can see here. So let's go back. So we have opened this one, the LPF, this is it. Let's go to our working folder here where we have the executable file. We copy the path here, copy, we go here, we do right click and pay attention to here, pay attention to here. As far as I click enter on this so let's hit enter, you will notice that there will be a folder or new folder here on this folder which will contain the extracted files. So here we got it, and inside we have what we need. Let's close this. So we have as you can see here, we have BIOS region, we have ME region, and we have other files which we may need in some cases, like for example this one which is related to the LAN, the embedded controller also we may need it in some cases. Anyway, what we need here is the BIOS region. Let's copy the BIOS region and let's go back to the main folder where we have the backup, and let's paste it there. So we have another copy here. Let's open both files with HXT. Okay, and we go to BIOS region, downloaded, we select the first 2 lines or 3 lines as you wish, and we go to the backup and we Control F, we paste what we have selected there and enter. So here in the backup, here begins the BIOS region here. So what we need to go back to the BIOS. In fact, what we are doing now is just we have a backup which is corrupted, we need to repair it. To repair a backup, we do BIOS region changing, we change it with the update one, or the last update, or any other version. If you want, you may use other versions there, earlier versions. So who knows, you may need to downgrade your BIOS for some reason, I don't know. Anyway, here all the versions are available there, and so we just replace the BIOS region on our backup to the official one. So here we are in the BIOS region, Control A to select all, and we copy and we go back to the backup, and we came here and with the right click we passed right, which means we changed the whole BIOS region of our backup. And let's save as let's backup BIOS region repair. Yes, let's save. We go back to our folder. So here we have it here, and we have the right size. And if we let's close this, let's open again the backup repair, and let's search for the Windows key now. Here we have it here. So sorry, I have to select text string. So can't find any. It doesn't exist on this new file, but in the backup we have it. Control F, okay, we have it, and F3, we have it in another location. Okay, now let's use another tool. The other tool is this one, UFA tool. We need to open the backup with this tool. Okay, so and we need the hex value of the Windows key. So let's search it again in the backup. Sorry, text string. So we need this value, this one highlighted in blue. We copy it and we go to UFI tool, and we do Control F. Let's clear this first. Okay, we don't have that option. So Control F, and we paste the value here and we search. So as you can see here, we have two results, which means the key is located in two locations. Double click on the first result, we see that we got this padding highlighted. Click the second one, result, so the same padding, which means that this padding contains the key. What we need is to extract this padding as is. We save it in the main folder. Let's name it Windows key. Save. Let's go back to our folder. Here we have it. Let's open it with our editor. Let's search for the Windows key. Okay, here we have the first result, F3 on the keyboard, second result. So how then we can transfer or swap this to easy? So we have this padding, but before doing that, let me show you something. So let's open the file, the backup BIOS region repair with this same tool. Let's open it beside the other one, just to compare between them. So let's reduce this folder. So as you can see here, this padding, which contains our Windows key, doesn't exist here. It doesn't exist there. So this file which we have repaired, which is in fact a backup with BIOS region changed or replaced by official one downloaded from Dell support, has not this padding, simply because the Windows key is not there or DME info are not there. So what we have to do, we open the backup beside this one here with HXD, the backup, sorry, not the backup, this one, the one that we have repaired. And also we will need the backup. Why? So So we have the backup, let's put it here, Windows keypad, we have the backup, and we have the backup BIOS original repaired. We need the backup, we have to search for Windows key again, and we have to write down this offset, the number of the offset. Let's put it on a new text file. You can use whatever you want, paper and with a pen, and write it simply with a pen, or whatever you want. So the starting offset is 7 C 0 double A and another 0. Then we hit F3 on our keyboard to locate the second Windows key on our backup, and we scroll down till we get, or we don't need, in fact we don't need this second one, we don't need. So let's go back to the first result. So we just have to have the first offset. Why? Because now we are going to Windows keypad, which we have extracted using UFI tool, and we simply Control A, select everything and copy, and we go to BIOS region repair here, and we let's go back up to the backup. Sorry, so not this padding, I'm sorry, not this offset, sorry, it's not this offset, not this one, because the padding starts here. So the Windows key offset confuses me, but I have remembered that I have made a mistake here. So it's not the offset which we have written here, it's this one, 7. So not this one, it's 7 C 0 9 A and 0, 7C09A0, 7C09A0, this one. So, and we go to the backup BIOS region repair, and we here in search go to, and let's just copy this and paste it here, and yes, so here we are in the right offset. We go back to Windows keypad, Control C to select, to copy the whole block, and here with the right click we do paste right and we save. So the file is saved with the same name, and this is the first file, backup BIOS repair.bin.bak, which means backup. So this is the file which we have in first place when replacing the BIOS region. And when we have added the Windows keypad to it, the HXD editor saves it here and keeps the original file in case you need it. So if we open this time this one, let's close all and open it again, and Control F, searching for the Windows key, we got it. F3 in another location, close. Now let's open. So here we have the backup user repair region, the first file before modifying it, before injecting the Windows key. Let's open it now after we have injected the Windows key, and pay attention here. So we say that we don't have the padding containing in this one, and here we have our padding. If we go back to our folder and open this one, Control F and Windows K again, okay, and we copy the hex value of it, and we do search in this new file, Control F, Control V, okay, we have here two results, and the file is ready to use with our programmer. Let's check the file with this. So we have the file is correct, and we have all our partitions. And again, let's check the Windows key with the LBE in the new file, which is, sorry, this one. So we have the new file, the new we have Windows key in the new file. This is how we can inject or swap Windows key from backup to a new file properly. There are cases that we can just do it as in video which I have made months ago. This one, no, not this one, this one. Change window key in a Bios file using HXD. It's a simple way, but which works with some cases and not all cases. So, but the proper way to do it, in fact, is doing it like as I have just showed you in this video. I hope it's clear and that you have learned something new, and I think everything is explained as it should. And now I have to upload the video and go home. So see you in the next video. Bye bye everybody, and take care.